Charandas keeps silent about ongoing speculations surrounding Manipur Congress MLAs. Chief Minister COVID-19 affected livelihood support scheme to be made available to the beneficiaries soon. And farmers start their protest against the Three Farmers Bill at Jantar Mantar in Delhi. Hello and good evening. Welcome to ELITETV English News. This is UTPALA Konsam. Let's take a look at the news in detail now. Former Union Minister and All India Congress Committee Manipur in charge Bhakta Charandas did not mention the selection of a new MPCC president and the speculation surrounding some Congress MLAs in the press conference held at Congress Bhavan today. He instead commented on the present state government's inability to control the spread of COVID-19 and said they're too focused on other matters. The press conference was attended by CWC member Gaikangam, CLP leader O. Ibobi and other leaders of the party. Bhakta Charandas further said this BJP-led government is not trying to save the people of Manipur, being busy in other matters, but the Congress MLAs and the party is extending help to the people affected by COVID-19 to the best of their efforts. On the other hand, mentioning about the current Pegasus row happening in the parliament, he said that the BJP government is taking away the democratic rights of the people. Opposition leaders are protesting against this, and he questioned why the Prime Minister is staying silent concerning this matter.
The Prime Minister is making like they made advertisement for the gas. But COVID vaccine credit they want to take. And during Congress resigned, several times the epidemic occurred, many epidemic occurred in many parts of the country. The vaccination were procured from foreign country and given to people. I know in many epidemics, but advertisement were not done that we are doing at free of cost. What is free of cost? You are not giving from your Baba's property, your father's property you are not giving. It is the nation which has raised the revenue, collected the money, and the money is meant to serve in this kind of emergency situation. Even the amount collected for COVID, that is not being spent. The amount collected for COVID, that has not been spent. And the cheap advertisement you are making. But why can't you serve the people appropriately with the government money? Oh, this is very dangerous situation the nation is facing.
The rules and regulations of Chief Minister COVID-19 affected livelihood support scheme to provide financial support to those whose livelihoods have been affected by COVID-19 has been released in the official Gazette Extraordinary number 79, 15 July 2021, according to a press release from Ningthaujam Jeffrey, Social Welfare Secretary, Government of Manipur. The press release further stated that re-evaluation of the scheme has been completed in order to make the scheme available to the people of Manipur, and it will be rolled out in phases. The benefits of the scheme will be made available to street women vendor, performing artist, labor, rickshaw puller, auto driver and other public transport drivers, school van driver, shop assistant, artisan and weavers for the first phase. The people who fall in the above mentioned categories should possess a registration card, permit or license issued by an office of the Manipur state government and should already be in the list of people identified as those whose livelihoods have been affected by COVID-19. This financial help will be given based on the data of beneficiaries after consideration with different line departments. The verification of beneficiaries will be done categorically, and the people in informal sector will also be provided help in phases with reference to the situation of COVID-19 in the state. The guidelines and application of the scheme will be changed periodically, if necessary. On a related note, the release mentioned that unlawful act of selling application formats and collecting money in the name of getting in the beneficiary list has come to the notice of the office. There has been no public order released for issuing or submission of application form by the Social Welfare Department. The release appealed to the people to be safe from such unauthorized people and give information to the department in case they come across such activities. Above 200 people were vaccinated today at Samurao Kaithel, Imphal West in a program organized by Samurao Municipal Council, Energetic Youth Development Organization, EYDO, Samurao Kaithel, Samurao Primary Health Center and District Administration, Imphal West. Around 30 people were vaccinated with the second dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, while the remaining got the first dose. The mass vaccination program was attended by EYDO President Leihau Thabam Priyoranjan Sharma, Samurao Primary Health Center MO in charge Haubam Robi Singh, Samurao Municipal Council Executive Officer Laishram Romesh, Samurao Municipal Council ex-chairperson Leihau Thabam Nonibala Devi. Members of Amuko also provided help in the vaccination program today. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren Singh chaired the governing body meeting of Eastern Area Border Development Authority EABDA at the Chief Minister's Secretariat today. EABDA has started working on projects like integrated horticulture farming and rubber plantation in eastern border areas of Manipur as a measure to boost the war on drugs mission by the state government and to provide further relief to the farmers, the Chief Minister stated in a post on his official Facebook page. The meeting was attended by Chief Secretary and members of the governing body of EABDA. On the other hand, Chief Minister N. Biren also held a review meeting with senior government officials, health officials and medical experts to assess the COVID situation in Manipur. In a Facebook post on the Chief Minister's official page, the Chief Minister said the severity of this virus becomes significantly less to the people who are vaccinated as per the assessment of experts. He stated that 50% of the people who are eligible for vaccination have been vaccinated and requested everyone to get vaccinated at the earliest to help reduce the speed of transmission. It's time for a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Tamo, kayo lo sandribo? As karanga na sa siya na harago.
Kayo noy sibo, kayo siya pinay sibo.
Hima, COVID ki vaccine kap thok siya na ngana du phas na hai ni dudi.
Ay haksang ka sutog de. Ay kapoy. Nate, haksang ka sutog do ba inguni da kapa kay kada no. Ay kapoy hasin.
Tamo, narak dringay dana isana hana sexual ho na phatro. Kap thok na phatabra ba.
Hoyare, section mana num kapuro. Ay kapoy.
As khangdre da. Kamay ngana do na khangdre. Phare, adu de chalu khige. Pungo, mamai da kapuge ko, papa ga leramo.
COVID-19 लाइसेट असि ngakthoknabagi damak COVID ki vaccine kapna लाइसेट असि mari leinaba laina लाइसेट singdagi ngakthokjaba ngami masida natana लाइसेट asina sanghandanabagi damak matam matamgi sarkarna pirakpa sana kangmon sing aikhoi ngakna satminarasi Cowin apps ta register topiduna adomsu suksoi soiduna vaccine asi kapthokpiu COVID ki vaccine kapthokpuna COVID leitaba iramdam mu heminarasi
aikhoi vaccine kaplese.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. 6 student body groups of Manipur submitted a memorandum to the Manipur governor expressing their disagreement in the appointment of Manipur Technical University MTU Vice Chancellor. AIMS, AMSU, DESAM, KSA, MSF and SUK stated in the memorandum that Professor Laifrakpam Tombi was selected without recommendation from a selection committee going against the rules and regulations given by the state government in Section 14(1) of Manipur Technical University MTU Act 2019. Professor Tombi is over 70 years of age, which means he cannot be the VC, the Vice Chancellor of a university or hold any office according to rules and regulations of UGC, it added. There is no provision to extend the service of a VC in the Act, and his reappointment as temporary VC is against these rules and regulations. This is a big reason for UGC to de-recognize this university. The reappointment of a previous VC as temporary VC is complete disregard of the MTU Act 2019 and UGC, it continued. The release requested for the appointment of a new regular VC in view of the students, society and the government and the university. Victoria Yengkhom, SP Kakching, distributed raincoats to 65 traffic police officers and men of Kakching District Police under her initiative and supervision as part of welfare measures being taken up for police personnel today. In a note to the press, it stated that providing such items to them will enhance the duty performance of traffic teams during the monsoon season. The traffic teams are attached to the Kakching Traffic Post, Palel Traffic Post, Wabagai Traffic Post, and Sugnu Traffic Post. ICAR Society New Delhi member KH Nabakumar Kumbi provided drinking water to families of Kumbi Municipal Council Ward number 6 who are facing difficulties from being a containment zone due to 12 positive cases in the area that was found on mass testing by the government and the total lockdown imposed by the state government. He also expressed his appreciation to the medical staff and volunteers of different clubs who played an important role in the mass testing, as well as the people of the area who voluntarily came out to get tested. The Naga People's Front has decided to join the ruling alliance to push for an early solution to the Naga peace process. This will be the second time Nagaland will have an opposition-less state assembly. Senior NPF leaders have confirmed the development, adding that the party will, however, maintain its identity. Though the ruling NDPP welcomed the NPF proposal of an opposition-less government at an emergency meeting held on Tuesday evening, it will consult its alliance partner BJP before taking the move forward. The BJP has still now not commented on this, while the opposition Congress claimed the move was aimed at delaying a solution to the Naga political problem. The ruling People's Democratic Alliance (PDA) comprises the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party (NDPP) and the BJP, which unseated the NPF in the 2018 assembly elections. The Arunachal Pradesh Congress Committee (APCC) has condemned the BJP-led government in the state and Center for the unprecedented hike in the prices of petrol and diesel, LPG and other essential commodities. Speaking to press, APCC General Secretary Toko Meena claimed that the increase in the prices of essential commodities is creating an economic depression in the state. People are helpless and jobless, but the BJP government keeps on increasing the taxes on essential commodities, she said, while appealing to the state government to reduce the value-added taxes, VAT on essential commodities. Decreasing VAT on essential commodities will lower the economic burden on the common public, especially during this pandemic, she said, while adding that the APCC has already submitted a representation to the President of India to reduce the taxes on essential commodities. The APCC General Secretary also condemned the government for the record hikes in the price of edible oil, which she said has increased from 80 rupees per litre to 250 rupees. Such an unprecedented hike in the prices of essential commodities is directly affecting the common people, Meena added. It's time for another short break. See you right back.
ꯑꯁꯦꯡꯕꯅꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯚꯦꯛꯁꯤꯟ ꯀꯥꯞꯊꯣꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯀꯣꯔꯣꯅꯥꯗꯒꯤ ꯉꯥꯛꯊꯣꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯍꯥꯟꯅꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯍꯟꯖꯟꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯗ ꯑꯗꯣꯝꯁꯨ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯕꯤꯌꯨ.
Welcome back. Let's continue with the news. Union Agricultural Minister Narendra Singh Tomar said today that the government is ready to hold discussions with protesting farmers if they express their issues with the laws point-wise. The remarks were made ahead of the planned protests by the farmers in Delhi against the 3 contentious legislature that were enacted by the centre in 2020. The Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Promotion and Facilitation Act, Farmers Empowerment and Protection, Agreement on Price Assurance and Farm Services Act, Essential Commodities Amendment Act. The agitating farmers are appealing to the centre to repeal the laws, alleging that these legislatures would leave them at the mercy of big corporates. The farmers will hold a Kisan Sansad at Jantar Mantar. They will also march towards Parliament during the demonstration. The Central Board of School Education CBSE has extended the last date for schools to finalize the results of Class 12 board exams from July 22 to July 25 following requests from teachers involved in the assessment process. In addition to the extension of the dates, the CBSE also announced that Class 12 examination for private candidates will be held between August 16 and September 15, 2021. Earlier, the CBSE had cancelled the Class 12 board examinations due to the COVID situation and formulated a tabulation policy to assess students using previous year's marks as well as internal and practical scores. The CBSE has also announced that after the schools finalize the results, the final board results will be declared by July 31st. Mumbai police have registered an FIR against senior IPS officer Parambir Singh, 5 other police personnel and 2 more persons for allegedly demanding 15 crore rupees from a builder to withdraw cases against him, an official said today. Based on the builder's complaint, the case was registered at the Marine Drive police station in South Mumbai. 2 of the builder's partners, Sunil Jain and Sanjay Punamia, have been arrested in the case, he added. According to the complaint, Jain and Punamia have conspired with police officials and demanded rupees 15 crore from the builder to withdraw some cases against him, he said. The builder had named former Mumbai Police Commissioner Parambir Singh along with others in his complaint, the official continued. At least 25 people were killed, including 12 who were trapped in a flooded subway in Zhangjiao, the capital of central China's Henan province, following torrential rains in the region. The highest level emergency alert notice has been issued across the province. President Xi Jinping on Wednesday instructed authorities to deploy the People's Liberation Army to rescue those stuck in inundated subways, hotels and public places. The PLA has deployed 3,000 personnel to help local authorities with flood control and evacuation efforts. The city registered 201.9 mm of rainfall between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. on Tuesday, a record hourly high for Chinese mainland. The city broke its own single-day precipitation record, hitting its highest level since Zhangjiao's weather station was established in 1951, the Xinhua report said. Let's take a look at the headlines once again. Bhakta Charan Das keeps silent about ongoing speculations surrounding Manipur Congress MLAs. Chief Minister COVID-19 affected livelihood support scheme to be made available to the beneficiaries soon. Farmers start their protest against the 3 farmers' bill at Jantar Mantar in Delhi. That's all for today. Thank you for watching ELITETV English News. Stay safe and have a good night.